Hey everyone, this is Cynthia Maynard, and I have a card from Tonic Craft Kit number 25, which makes this, I've got it in pieces here, this sort of lantern box, 3D box, but I went ahead and made a card out of it, so I did some cutting just to save some time. Also, I've got shingles, so I'm trying to recuperate from that, so I'm trying to make it quick and easy. So I've got all my dies. I cut out the lantern piece out of some navy cardstock. I embossed it with brick, and I cut off the little side bits that normally you'd use to make the box. So I'm just left with this. So it has two score lines, and you just go ahead and fold it that way and that way. So you have this sort of roof ridge. I tied some twine around the pre-cut holes that were there, and then I'm going to layer on there with the dies that come with the set. So I picked out this really pretty paper that I've kind of been hoarding from Tonic Studios. It's this beautiful, I think it comes with a mint blush collection. It's this beautiful mint, and I love the mint and navy and white together. It's an embossed floral. It's very, very pretty. And I'm just making an A2 size card. I've got a 4.5 by 11 piece of cardstock folded down. That's going to be my card base. And then I'm going to go ahead and glue this. This is 5.5 by 4.25, and this is 5.25 by 4. So let's start with that. Get the easy stuff out of the way here. Yeah, this is my second bout of shingles. I had shingles 4 years ago. I'm just very much a type A personality. I think it just kind of, I get worn out. I'm a really busy person. I like being busy. I like doing a lot of things, but it does wear me out, I think. Anyway, so we've got that there, nice and pretty. And let me go ahead and move these out of the way. And then I've got my lantern that I'm going to, I think I'm going to go ahead and put up, glue it straight down here, and then put a foam adhesive here so it stays popped out, if that makes sense. So let me grab some foam there. I want to do two. I think we want to do two. So you can just stack your foam tape, whatever it is that you're using, right on top of there. And that just gives you a little bit taller dimension there. I think that's probably going to work. Yep, perfect. And then we just put glue down that bit. Peel off your backing. Oh, I can't grab it. Okay. Center it the best you can. And then put our little foam. Still should be able to fit that fine in a envelope and mail that. It's not too terribly thick. You can always stretch it out a little bit more if it's too much for you. Or go like that. Okay. So I went ahead and cut out the largest layer in white, so that's going to go there, and then out of some scrap of that mint I've got the next one down, and then I chose to put the pattern in there, and isn't that pretty? It's like little flowers, and I got a little bit left in there, and then I'm just going to layer that up. So I'm going to start with this. You can use you know, whatever glue you trust here, but with this fine tip applicator, it helps you really get in all the little bits. So they definitely give you a lot of pieces in this kit for layering. Just like so. Really pretty. And then I think I'm going to put that on foam. I like foam. If we can pop it up, I'm probably going to do it. You get this, in this kit, you get this full-size embellishment mousse. Isn't that pretty? You get this beautiful pink color. Alright, so layer that on there. I was going to go pink and navy with this, and then I saw this mint paper. I thought, oh, I'm going to go ahead and do that. And then I'm going to glue that right down, just in the middle there. And they have tons of other pieces that you can, you know, these little roof pieces that you can put on there and so forth. I just wanted to keep it simple with the brick. I really like that streamlined bit there. I'm going to put foam before I put my sentiment. I'm going to go ahead and put these bigger pieces of foam here in my back. Alright, I'm going to look like Edward Scissorhands here for a minute. When I get this on there, I trim this little bit off. When I trim bits off, this little quick tip here, when I trim bits off of this, I keep a piece of scrap sticky, you know, like waxy, and I just stick it on there and I use it as foam adhesive. Because why throw it away? I mean, it's perfectly fine. Alright, so I have a top folding card there, and I have all my little flowers here that we're going to embellish with, but I'll go ahead and just get it on here. Alright, so you're not going to see a border on this one because I cut it to size. Alright, so we have our card, nice sturdy, well-made card. Then I cut out of white cardstock and more of that mint scrap, these, a bunch of flowers and things. So you can kind of audition where you want them to go, them down. I'll fast forward this. So I'm going to go ahead and start gluing things down where I want it. I kind of keep it simple with this. I feel like the paper speaks for itself. Sometimes you don't need a ton of embellishment. Kind of tucking that underneath there like that. Just keeping it simple, I think, and then I can just save these for another project. So you can just even store them in the little envelope that comes with that. Alright, so for a sentiment, they have a couple really small ones because they're meant to go on the tag. You know, you can put with love right in the middle. You might do that. Go ahead and put it there. You can put it to the side. What do you think? And put it on the inside. Get some of that excess off. So this is another no stamping card, if you want to think about it that way. I'm going to do this one. This one is called, these come in the kit, these tiny little baby Nuvo drops. They're very cute. This is called Calming Aqua, and you always want to test it on another piece of paper first or a scrap, just to make sure, especially with these little ones, that there aren't any air bubbles. See, there was just an air bubble. And then I'm going to put it right in these little flower centers here. It just gives a nice finishing touch. Now these will need time to dry, so don't fold that card into the envelope until you're ready. And then for our flower center, I like that. I like super simple. I like simple sometimes. I like complicated too, but I like simple. And I really like, it's a very calming looking card. It's got that touch of just textural jute cord there, but the rest I gotta get used to my new camera setup. Here is this fun little mint and navy. Love how it turned out. Okay guys, thanks so much for joining me. Have a great day.